It is no doubt that housing affordability is on everyone's minds. Massachusetts is probably one of the most unaffordable places to live. In Boston, your salary has to be over $200,000 to buy the average priced home in the area. So let's check out why people are leaving Boston and what are some more affordable towns in the area just outside of Boston or a little more west. So we're going to check out some properties that are Worcester County, Middlesex County. So a little farther west from Boston, but so many people are leaving Boston area because of affordability. So let's check out what we've got. And I put in a price range here. I've got the MLS open. I put in a price range of under 700,000. I understand that that is not affordable for many people as well. 400,000 is honestly a much more comfortable number for so many of us. So we'll see properties in a various ranges, price ranges. Um, but I can also do a little breakdown for you too with the MLS calculator. So, or the mortgage calculator on the MLS. So let's check out this property here in Grafton. Grafton is a town that currently has a lot of new construction going up. They've definitely changed quite a bit in the last 10, 15 years. Grafton has a lot of cute, charming older homes, but again, a lot of new construction. They've got a really awesome town center where they do a lot of events, cute coffee shops, but they've also got some commercial spaces as well. So a lot of variety in Grafton, a little bit rural in some areas. So it's a really cute town. This one here is 550,000, 3 beds, 1.5 baths, 0.88 acres, just over 2,000 square feet. So this is what you can get in Grafton for 550,000. So super clean, cute. They've got virtual staging here in a couple of these photos. Love this room here. Um, I don't know if you've ever experienced a screen room before or a room like this, but honestly, like having a screen room has become one of my absolute favorite things this summer. It's just very peaceful, very calming. Um, just a nice place to enjoy the outdoors without getting bit or sunburnt. Sunburnt was a huge one this summer. So that's kind of like one of the things that I've really enjoyed, just as an FYI. Again, they've got virtual staging in some of these rooms, so that can be easy for some people to kind of imagine the space, but it can be difficult for others. So that's virtual staging. So here's your actual basement. So here's that town common in Grafton. So Town Common is over here. You've got a cute coffee shop right here. So it's a cute little area. All right. So 550 in Grafton, that's what you can get. Let's check out some other ones. Here's Auburn, 389. Auburn is right outside of Worcester. So 389,000, 2 beds, 1 bath, 0.63 acres, just over 1,100 square feet. So great first time home buyer or downsizing. Cute little exterior. Here's your interior. Super cute. Clean, move-in ready. You've got some attic storage space. Here's your basement, useful space. So there's Auburn. Okay, just under 500,000, 1 bed, 1 bath, 0.08 acres. Okay, this is kind of a different one. Um, Let me see. This is a lake house, so kind of different really than what we're talking about, but that's Shrewsbury. Okay. Here's Northborough, 445,000, 2 beds, 1 bath, 825 square feet. So this is more of a flip property and investment property. But if you're looking to buy a home for so many first-time home buyers, a really great thing to do is if you're trying to get into Northborough. Northborough has um, good school district. It's got whatever it's got that you really like, right? So for 445, you can come in, you can buy this property and you can renovate it and live in it. And so by doing that, you would be getting an FHA 203K loan. So that's a first-time home buyer construction loan. And that's something that I can talk you through as well. But that's a great opportunity for a first-time home buyer if you're trying to get into that town. Here's one in Shrewsbury, 550, 3 beds, 1 bath, 0.14 acres, 1,260 square feet. Super cute. Again, virtual staging. And things like this. So, when you are buying your first home, it's really important to think about what you need and what you want. And what are things that you can change and what are things that you cannot change. You cannot change location of the home. Layout can be very difficult to change. So, what are the things that you can change and what can you not? So, if you love the location, if you really love the layout, then those are two things that you can look at this kitchen and think, well, I can live in this kitchen for the next 5 years and maybe update it down the line. Um, Bathroom looks like it's had some updates over here with this tile. Kind of like that curve. Cute. Okay, so there's a Shrewsbury home. Here's another one in Auburn, a split 485,000, 3 beds, 2 baths, 0.24 acres, 1615 square feet. So again, I mean, nobody loves this flooring. Nobody loves this backsplash. You don't have a fridge. Your appliances are old. This kitchen obviously needs an update. But if you want to get into Auburn, Auburn is a great area for commuters. So if you're commuting to Boston, or if you're commuting wherever, Auburn is kind of like the central spot. We have Mass Pike, we've got 290, everything goes through Auburn. It's a great place to jump on the highway and get to wherever you need to go. So if you are a commuter and you're thinking about that, Auburn also, of course, has a couple neighborhoods that are a little more rural. They've got neighborhoods that are cul-de-sacs. It's got a huge variety as well. So if you're looking for some place like that, then maybe you look into a property like this. That again, you can move right in and renovate spaces as needed. This one actually had a second kitchen, so you could use one kitchen and renovate the other and then do the opposite when you are ready. Here's another one in Auburn, 684. Here's Holliston. So Holliston, I really like quite a bit. It's Middlesex County, 659, 900, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 0.41 acres, 2336 square feet. So I feel like so many people are trying to get into Hopkinton because it is one of the top school districts in the state. But Holliston is just such a great town, and I feel like it's overlooked so much. But it's such a great town, super cute. I love the area. And they have a lot of great properties as well. So, and I mean, you can certainly look into the school district, but it's also a very good one. But this one, of course, I mean, this room right here sells it, right? All of that natural light, beautiful. They've got wallpaper in places. That blue carpet could totally be replaced. So, but I mean, that room could have an update. But what can you live with and what can you not live with, right? What can you update and what do you not need to update? Another one in Auburn, 619. Here's another one in Holliston for 649. We've got one in Northborough for 675. I actually toured this house. It's super cute. 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1.86 acres, 1976 square feet. I love this street. This street is a much more rural street in Northborough. But I do love it. It doesn't have sidewalks. So if you're somebody who's like looking for the cul-de-sac neighborhood, this wouldn't necessarily be it. But maybe you could walk to a cul-de-sac neighborhood. I'd have to take a look in the map. But anyway, so super cute. Look at the updates they've done, the high ceilings, you've got the brick fireplace, cute kitchen. And in this one, they had an extra bedroom upstairs, so they knocked down the wall and turned the bedroom into this primary bedroom closet, and this bathroom here as well. So super cute. You've got space for an office, playroom, whatever it is that you might need. And then, of course, you've got 1.86 acres, which is super nice. Here's another one in Auburn, 679. Here's Hopkinton. So again, Hopkinton is a super desirable area out here in Middlesex County. This one is 619, 2 beds, 1 bath, just under half an acre, 1040 square feet, but looks like it's been updated. Cute space, move right in. Again, this is like if you're downsizing or if you're a first-time homebuyer trying to get into that town, building equity and thinking about your next move. So here's another one in Shrewsbury, 579, 900, 4 beds, 2 baths, 1,800 square feet, just over it. Another one in Auburn, 455, 4 beds, 2 baths, 0.36 acres, 1,363 square feet. So let's check this one. Cute front porch, you've got a back porch, they've got a patio, they've got a putting green, they've got a hammock, a fire pit. They've definitely made the most of it. But you've got so much usable space there. And interior, these photos are kind of dark and dingy, but um, certainly spaces that you can make the most out of if you are thinking about trying to get in here. Basement. So cute one on Adela Street. Another one in Auburn, 460, 3 beds, 1 bath, 0.46 acres, just over 1,000 square feet. Let's see. So things like that carpet, obviously you can replace it. Cabinets, these look like they're wood cabinets. So one thing with wood cabinets is you can refinish them. I do suggest having a professional refinish them unless you're very handy because refinish cabinets are kind of a special skill. So you just kind of want to know what your skill set is if you're going to take on a house that has projects. What can you tackle and what should you hire out? That's going to be key because I've seen some very poorly done refinish cabinets. Another in Auburn. Auburn clearly has quite a bit of inventory. Shrewsbury, here's one for just under 700, 4 beds, 2.5 baths, 0.4 acres, just over 2,000 square feet. So again, a couple properties that could use some updates, but it just depends on like really what area you are trying to get into, what town. Oh, that's clever. Here's the bathroom, and they took the wallpaper off. There you go. All right. So if you are thinking about making a move, definitely reach out to me. I'm happy to help out. Um, let's talk about what's affordable for you. Let me connect you with some lenders that can help you get pre-approved. We can talk about why pre-approval is important, and what lender will be the best fit for you based on what programs you're interested in, grants, first-time home buyer loans, etc. So reach out to me. All my info is in the description below, and I look forward to chatting with you.